Hey everyone, welcome back to CryptoCache. Thank you so much for joining me here. We're going to take a quick look at Dodo, and we usually look at Bitcoin first, but I'm just going to make a separate video for that altogether, just so we can kind of get right in. I've got a lot of coins I need to catch up on here today. But just know, if you're new to the channel, not a financial advisor, I've been trading for over 15 years, and I love teaching people how to trade. This is my day job, and I couldn't ask for a better community to grow with. So if you're not currently a community member, consider subscribing, of course. Amazing experience. I've got a great group of folks there. You can learn a lot. I'm rolling out the Trading Academy next month for community members as well. And I send out signals for every single trade that I take too. So I think it's a pretty awesome little situation. Great for everyone, myself included. Take a look here at Dodo. What we want to note is a couple of things before we go ahead and jump in. It does look like the price is kind of getting resisted out a little bit at 102, a key level resistance. Okay, that's all well and good. That's normal. It'll probably try to consolidate there, hopefully have an ascending wedge pattern break up to the upside, and we'll be all good. But we'll look at that closer here, of course. But just know, as a community, we have a profit target, $1.20, which is just below the next major Fibonacci retracement level of 122. And that's just kind of a good thing to get in practice of. If you're new to the channel or just in general with trading, try to set your profit targets right below key level resistance, and make sure you always set 3 targets at any given time. Okay, it's important to have direction and to have an anticipation of where you're going to go instead of just arbitrarily kind of jumping in and jumping out. That doesn't do you any good. That's literally gambling. Okay, so looking here at this trading chart, key level trading keyword there, we're up over 50 in the RSI. That's awesome. That's basically telling us that we have bullish momentum. Now, bear in mind, we've got 5 hours left of this one-day candlestick, right? So this trading cycle hasn't come to a close yet. Therefore, we could close below that, and that could be a resistance level. But the RSI being over 50 for the moment is a good sign. If we can keep that over 50, we'll be back on in bullish territory, so to speak, and out of the woods, if you will. Okay. But we had a MACD convergence quite a few days ago, roughly about a week ago, and we've been progressing slowly ever since. A lot of coins are doing this now that there's a little bit of fear, uncertainty, and doubt instead of a lot, right? So the FUD, so to speak, is dissipating. Bitcoin's on the tentative rise, making higher highs and higher lows. So coins like this are starting to kind of wake up. It's great. That's why we took swing trade signals at such low price points, because we need to make sure that we know exactly where we're at. But I felt the bottom was in. That's why we sent out all these trade signals, and I think that we're in good shape here. So I do feel confident we're going to be able to hit $1.20, and I'll explain why. First things first, let's look at the 4-hour chart and kind of see what's going on. The moving averages, we can see the 200-day 7 moving average getting tested right now. That's normal, okay? Pretty standard for the price to get rejected by that resistance. Just note the 50 is working its way up, and more than likely than not, we're going to get some type of convergence, so to speak, to the upside, giving us that golden cross with that push to the upside. And that could and likely should happen in the next 4 to 5 trading days. Okay, so again, no guarantees it's going to blast through that, but oftentimes when the 50 intersects with the 200 in upward fashion, it's a very, very good sign for bullish momentum to the upside. Okay, so Dodo's good. We're on the right side of the tracks for the moment, tentatively, of course. I know that one-day candlestick hasn't closed yet, but if we can just stay over 102 for the day, we'll be in really good shape to see a continuation. If we look at the TD sequential too, we're at a 3 right now, so we literally have 6 more 4-hour candlesticks, roughly 24 hours left of bullish momentum. So we could see Dodo hit $1.20 in the next 24 hours. That's possible. Now, is it likely? I would say less likely unless Bitcoin decides it wants to ramp up to 52,000 in the immediate future. Okay, because again, Bitcoin has a key level resistance at 52,300. If we can break that price point, that plane, and close above on the one-day candlestick, which shouldn't happen today, by the way, but if we do, then coins like this will definitely start to ramp up quickly. Because these are, I wouldn't say knee-jerk reaction coins, but these are coins that are 2 to 3x either direction. So when Bitcoin has a 4% correction downwards, we can expect a 12% correction from Dodo, but the inverse also applies. A 3% increase from Bitcoin could give us 9 to 12% from Dodo. So all good stuff there. Honestly, it doesn't take us that much more to get there. We are only about 16% away from the current price target of $1.20. It may seem like a lot, but based on how much it's moved so far, I mean, if you look at this in the last 12 hours, Dodo has increased upwards of 17% from bottom to top. Okay, so those are good things there. Anyways, looking at the 1-hour chart, let's see where the Ichimoku cloud is progressing here. All good things there. We have the conversion line over the baseline, lagging span intersecting not with a price action. We probably got a full, almost 24 hours before we see that happen. Yeah, literally 24 hours until we see this. So we could look at a Dodo again tomorrow and see what's going on. But if we get the price to consolidate here, just say for 12 hours and then continue upwards, the lagging span would effectively do the same thing, stay free of any price action, and we'll be all good to go. Okay, so all in all, we've got every single possibility here to tell us that we don't need to close our position based on Ichimoku Cloud alone. And this is an indicator. If I had to choose one indicator to live with the rest of my life, I would use the Ichimoku Cloud on the 1 hour chart for the rest of my life. That's literally the best indicator in my opinion, because it has multiple little areas, right? It's got 3 little checkpoints that tell you you're on the right side of the tracks. Okay, so we're over the cloud, check number 1, conversion above the baseline, check 2, and well, lagging span hasn't intersected with any price action. So I am confident Bitcoin, again, just to touch on that, Bitcoin will continue to progress slowly upwards. And if it continues to do that with that less fear, uncertainty, and doubt, Dodo will continue to progress upwards as well. It just needs to consolidate a little bit, because you can see right here that we're past a 9, and we hit a 9 going right into a key level resistance. Oftentimes when you do that, the price will stay there for a little while and then leg up again, or possibly reject and come down to make a higher low. What we need to have is a higher low, though. If it were to come down, just say we lose this key level support, it will come down and effectively hit somewhere like this. That would be much better than the price coming down there. That would be a case in point where we want to be, concerned and reevaluate. As long as we make higher highs and higher lows here, we're going to be in good shape. So the next low should be no lower than 94 cents. Okay, that's roughly where we're at. We want to go make sure the next low is no lower than that. But I don't even think we're going to come down that low. I think we're going to consolidate a support here at 102, and we're going to leg up again in the next 24 hours. That's just my personal feeling based on how it's progressing upwards and staying pretty steady and consistent. Okay, so just be mindful. I think we could and very well likely should hit our profit target in the next couple of days, pending there's no significant correction from Bitcoin. Okay, that is really the foundation of what you need to understand. So if you don't even already know this, and I know we didn't do this here today, but typically 90% of the time we do, you always look at Bitcoin first before you jump into any altcoin to understand its price action, its movement. If you can understand Bitcoin at least fairly well, become a Bitcoin semi-professional, then altcoins become a tremendously easier. It's just really helpful to know that, and to identify that the correlation between the two is also important. You can see these patterns are very synonymous with Bitcoin. Okay, so for right now, we need to understand that, because if Bitcoin is doing poorly, Dodo will do poorly as well. But Bitcoin does, just go sideways for a few days, then coins like this will start to take off. We're almost there. If we get some stability this week, I'm serious. If we progress up to 52,000 from Bitcoin, break that key level resistance at 52.3, we're going to be in significantly good shape with a lot of altcoins. We're going to see a large improvement this week alone. Again, it just takes a little bit of stability from Bitcoin and we can get there. We're almost there now. So thanks so much for joining me here. I want to thank you again. If you're not currently a member, feel free to consider subscribing. New spots available first of the month in January. We have to limit the amount of members just based on growth. I want to make sure we have a good positive learning environment for my community members. Also note too, I have that Trading Academy rolling out, where it's just a series of in-depth videos on how to become a trader step by step, every single step of the way. So really cool stuff. I'll have that rolled out in late January next month here. So looking forward to that. That's available to all of my members as well. Thanks again. We'll see you in the next video. Have a great rest of your day. Take care.